Hi, I'm Lwena. I'm principal at M&L School of Performing Arts, as we are celebrating our 10th year anniversary this year in April. However, we are going to be celebrating throughout the whole year. This time I want to share a little bit about our early years and the milestones, where we've come from, when we started and where we're at now. Just want to share a little bit about that. So the first thing that I remember when we started in April 2015, and then soon after that I found out that I was pregnant with our second child. And so basically that year was, I remember finding that out, and then being heavily pregnant towards the end of that year, just before Christmas. I was still teaching and I was quite heavily pregnant. When we started, we only had about 3 classes. I believe we had 1 piano class, and then we had 2 ballet classes, a preschool and a pre-primary class. So that was it. We started with 1.5 hours on a Saturday morning at a local primary school. Yes, and then I remember giving birth towards the end of December, so the end of that year, that first year. And the next few months and 2-3 years at least after that, I was mostly focused on, raising my newborn, my youngest child, as well as continue to be a mom as well, and raising our eldest daughter, who was still fairly young at the time. And so that was my main focus. It wasn't to grow the business, to grow M&L School of Performing Arts. It was still to continue to do that, as that's always been my passion. But it was I was focusing mainly on raising my family and focusing on making sure that I was a mom and a wife at the time, and then a ballet teacher. Back then, I was a one-woman band, because I was doing everything that there was to do. So I was obviously teaching, I was doing all the admin, so replying to every email, replying to all inquiries, doing any marketing, which I still do. I even built our own website, which I had never done my whole life. I didn't have a clue. I needed lots of help. Thank goodness I did get a lot of help from the team at WordPress, because it was like building a house when you never built a house before. It was pretty crazy, but I did it, and it actually wasn't so bad. It did okay. But we've moved on from that, and we've since had somebody else who is a professional and has done it professionally, and it looks much better than what I did. But yeah, that was one of the things that I did as well. Obviously choreographed, I did all the invoices, checked, deposited all the payments, checked everybody who paid. You name it, I did. Everything, apart from teaching music, obviously, which Martin did. And at the time, it was just the 2 of us. It was myself and Martin, and Martin was teaching piano and drum kit. I was teaching mainly ballet. It was sometime later that I started teaching singing as well. I had taught singing previously in London and in Norwich. But as we began to grow, then we started to add more classes and more instruments, offering more instruments as well. And today we have 2 piano teachers with us, and we have just hired a guitar teacher, which I'm really excited about. And he's literally just started last week, and he's great. and also our piano teachers as well. We've got an admin that she now looks after all the invoices and all the emails and everything that I no longer have to, which frees me up to actually be able to plan and grow, continue to grow the school and focus on how we can improve our service to our students and their families, and just think about great opportunities that we can create for our students, for their experience to be better and better. Yeah, it was crazy how much I was juggling, how much what a person can juggle is quite amazing. And it's never been boring, that's for sure. And I've learned a lot, and I continue to learn a lot, and that is one of the things that I still really enjoy what I do, and never stop learning. And yeah, so I'll share that. To think back on that, it actually makes me feel quite proud.